Hello everyone! So on this video, I'm going to show you how to transform the Shattered Glass Autobot Blaster and Rewind. So let's start with Blaster. So of course, first things first, close the cassette deck and straighten everything up. Now, to start, go to the back, open this panel right here, push down the head and close it. Now we can rotate the waist so that the back is facing the front. Now, let's move the arms upwards like this. Rotate by the bicep joint. Now we push the wrist to the opposite direction. And we rotate this panel right here to close it out. Now we push it back down so that it's facing like that. Now, of course, we'll do the exact same thing on the other side. Rotate by the bicep. Push the wrist the opposite side. And close out on the panel right here and put it down. Now next thing, let's go to the legs. Oops, I wasn't able to transform this back. So this is the original configuration when it's in robot mode, so you just gotta flip it in just like so. Now we close out the toes like this. Now we head on to the other side. We open up this panel right here, and there's an extra panel that we need to flip open like so and rotate by the thighs like this. Now do the same thing on the other side. Open, open, and rotate. Now what we'll do, lift up the skirt piece. Now we will lift up the entire thigh, and this peg right here will actually connect to a tab. Oh, I can't show it. A tab right there on hand. So it will lift up and connect. You can look at it when you connect it, or right there. You can actually feel it if you don't look at it. I'll do the exact same thing on the other side. There we go. Not there. There we go. Now, once we have this in this configuration, we can now drop down the skirt piece. There are tabs right here on the side. To go to that slot, we lock it in place. Now we rotate by the knee and then close it. And there's actually a tab right there that goes to that slot. And it locks that in place too. Now we do the same thing on the other side. And hopefully it does go in. It doesn't. So I usually can't tab this properly. Just make sure that it's tabbed in properly so that when you bend the knee, it slides over smoothly. Now let's go to the back. We pull this out. Move to the side. Use the right side first when you're facing the back. And then the other side as well. And you can connect it right there. Like so. Now here we have Blaster in his cassette deck mode or boombox mode. Now for rewind, it's pretty easy. First, straighten everything up. Rotate this head. And then push it in that gap right there. Now for the arms, we rotate it inwards for both hands or arms. Then we push it upwards and then just lock it in place right there. Now for the legs, we rotate it outwards this time. Outwards, yeah. So the knees are facing outwards. Then we fold or bend by the waist and bend it by the knee at the same time so that it forms just like that, and it will lock in place too. Now here we have Rewind in his cassette tape mode. Now let's transform Shattered Glass, Blaster, and Rewind back to their robot mode. So let's start with Rewind first. So at the back, from the back, sorry, pull out the head first. It's kind of a there. And then rotate the head 180. Now for the legs, we just grab it from here and pull it downwards and rotate it so that the knees are facing the front. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Now for the arms, we basically just pull it from exactly the same thing as we did with the legs. Pull it going outwards and then face it to the front. Pull it going outwards, face to the front, and here we have Rewind back in its robot mode. Now for Blaster, let's go to the back. First, push from the middle on the left side, right there. Now, when it's angled up like this, push it down so that this peg, can you guys see it? This peg goes to that slot right there. Now you will hear a nice click, and of course do the exact same thing on the other side, and it should click. Next thing we'll do is basically pull this outward. So grab it by here. What I'd like to recommend is actually push it from the back and then pull it out. So push it a little bit and then pull it out, because the tab here is actually kind of a hook. So in order to just to like lessen the stress, kind of push it from the back a little bit. Now once we're in this configuration, pull up the skirt piece so that it dislocks or untabs it from the thighs. Push the legs downwards, both of them. Rotate them inwards. Then we push this panel here, push it inside, and then close that entire panel on the back. Do the same thing on the other side. Now we can close out the skirt piece or lower the skirt piece. Rotate the entire waist 180. Now we will push this in to rotate it. Now we need to untab the toes or unfold the toes. So it's kind of difficult to do it from this. So what I'd like to do is rotate it by the ankle pivot and then push it outwards. Now that's going to be way easier. Push it outwards and do that. Now for the arms, we rotate it, or we move it to the side. We unfold this, and then we rotate the wrist or angle the wrist properly, pull it downwards, and then rotate 180 by the bicep. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Move it outwards, unfold this, and then angle the wrist properly, angle it down, and rotate 180 by the bicep joint or swivel. Now for the last step, we go to the back, open up this panel right here, release the head. Now this is kind of difficult to do, but I don't have any other tips for you to do it. Just try to release it and then close it. And here we have a Shattered Glass Blaster back in its robot mode. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you do. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.